Hello and welcome back to another video on Slackville SMP. To start out with the video, I think we're gonna check. The shop has been up for a few days. I haven't made any changes yet. Let's see if we've made any profits so far. No spruce logs. Oh, okay, so we've gotten a couple diamonds here. Let's go ahead and get those. Oh, we've sold a couple of pale oak leaves as well. Nice. And, oh, it looks like somebody overpaid a little bit. Yeah, so they can come back and get 4 more stacks of those. Alright. Read the prices carefully. They're all different, people. I'll check the boxes again. Let's see. Oh, 12 diamonds? That has to be a mistake. It's just 1 diamond per 32 of these. Somebody way overpaid. Well, maybe I'll leave a note and we'll see if they'll come back to collect their diamonds. Let me just check the rest of the stuff real quick. Okay, and that seems to be everything that everyone has bought so far. Still got some sales in the first week. That's nice. I think I will just leave a quick note for the people that that overpaid a little bit, that they can come and actually I should probably put I'll put these 2 back for now, and maybe the people that overpaid a little bit will realize and they can come back. Alright, I edited the book and now we've got just a simple little note here. So yeah, hopefully those people will realize that they overpaid and they can come back and they can get their diamonds or their leaves, whichever ones they want. I'm just really happy that people have actually bought some things from the shop. That's nice. It's a lovely little shop. I'm still so proud of it. Alright, now let's go ahead and go back to my base. I've actually been away from it for a little while doing some other things, which we'll talk about in a little bit. Alright, come on world, let's load. And what is this? What? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is a snail. Someone has built a snail in my base. Oh my gosh. It's so good too. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Come on, Happy Gast, you're getting in the way a little bit. You do match the snail, though. Oh, this is so funny. Now, I think I have a sneaking suspicion on who might have done this. There's one person that I've been talking to a lot that is a Gemini Tay fan like me, a Gemini Tay and Green fan, and would understand this reference, so I have a feeling it might have been a Praetor who did this. And if so, well, we can't leave this unanswered, I think. He's so cute! I don't want to take him down. Maybe I can relocate him sometime. Oh my goodness. Snails aside, I'm sure you can see that a few other things have changed around my base. But firstly, I should mention I'm upgraded to netherite. Look at that. Yes, I've upgraded several of my things. I got my sword. I got a few more tools. I can show you those really quickly. But I am all decked out in netherite now, which is really awesome. I got a few more ingots left, and I went mining for diamonds, and I got a lot more diamonds. Let's go ahead and add those to the pile. But duplicating those templates, it takes a lot of diamonds, so I'm probably gonna have to go mining for some more. But yeah, I got netherite. And I think I should show you how I got that netherite. I'm going to show you a clip. Now this clip was after I already had gotten some of this, but it shows how I got what I needed to get this stuff upgraded in the first place. So let me just show you that real quick, and then we'll move on to the rest of the topics of this video. So I just wanted to show this clip really quickly. I've been mining for ancient debris in the nether with Mammoth over there, and CoolishCougar over there, and Mammoth made this amazing tunnel bore. You can see it. And look, I'm holding a stack of ancient debris. I never I've never held a stack of ancient debris in my hands before. Crazy. And of course that's interrupting this clip. That's fine. It's amazing! Ah! I'm so excited. This has been very fun. Let me show you how it works really, really quickly. Kind of making them wait on me. So yeah, you just shoot this twice. And look at this. Oh my gosh. It's amazing. And then they just go and collect all the ancient debris. Hi! Alright, on to the next clip. As you can tell from that clip, I've been having a lot of fun with the others on this server, trying things that I've never done before. I can't believe I held a stack of ancient debris in my hands, and I mined all of that. We found it using the tunnel bore. That thing is super crazy. Of course, I'd seen those in Hermitcraft videos and stuff, but never seen one myself, so that was pretty amazing. Now, about this landscape, I've done a few things. This is a server, and I've really loved playing on it, and so I can't help but play even when I'm not recording, and because of the way that I make videos with my phone, I can only do things in a certain way, and I can only record so much at a given amount of time. I've got to be very deliberate with my recordings. So some things will change in between videos and clips. But I still want to keep you updated, and I'm sorry if you don't like that. I want to keep you involved in things as much as I can. It's just a little bit hard. But we built this little house, and I also did this up here. So this is a path. This was the path I originally envisioned for this area, sloping down. Gonna need a lot of mud. That's what that over there is for. That's a big wheat field, and I'm also growing cactuses to sell some cactus flowers, which I added to the shop. But on stream the other day, I built this little section, and what this is me showing you, giving you a little hint at what the rest of this area is going to be like. So the way we have like the leaves in the ground, little rocks, we'll eventually make these like mossy cobblestone as well, the little trees. That's going to be what this whole landscape is. And over here, we're going to have a few builds sprinkled around. If you've been a part of my streams, you've noticed that I have a new command, !house, and if people type in that command and they get a 100% or a 50%, I will build them a little house here, and hopefully by the end of the season we'll have like a whole village, and it'll be so cute. But yeah, we're gonna leafify this whole land. I've been spreading the moss. It's not the most interesting task, really. Like, trust me, you don't need to see all the mossifying. But there is one more thing that I want to show off while we're here. And that, of course, would be this little house that I built. So this is kind of a little example house of the kinds of houses that I will be building for the people who win houses. This is just really simple, but it keeps the style of that. Added in spruce wood because I thought if I'm going to make more buildings, they needed to have one more color. This is very two-colored. It's cyan and it's white. And I just thought having a nice wood tone would be nice as well. Like, obviously the vision for the castle, it works, but for the regular buildings, I feel like there would be some wood involved. So yeah, just really simple, the fancy little roofs that I've taken to doing, and I've been digging. Look, you didn't want to see me dig all this out either, but this also connects to where my original base is. As you can see, we've got our little mine right here. You know, I moved everything out, of course, and into my house up there. And now we're going to use this as a farming area, and the first thing that I need to build, which I've set aside this little space, I might need to make more space for it, is a moss farm, because I want to sell moss and pale moss in the shop. And I actually designed my own moss farm, which I'm pretty proud about. I watched like a couple videos and just kind of like got the basics of how it works, and from there I just kind of went with it with my basic knowledge of redstone. And I brought in Mammoth as well. He helped me out when I was having some problems where I was making a lot of cobblestone, which apparently is a bug right now. The farms are making cobblestone. He figured out a way that makes it not make cobblestone, so that's pretty impressive for his part. But mine still makes it, but very less frequently after he helped me with it. So I'm going to get this built in here, and I'm going to put some other farms in. That just may happen. They may pop up, and I'll show them to you. Because building farms for me is a very slow process, and it's not pretty, okay? Me and redstone, we're just starting to get to know each other, and we don't know each other well yet. You can see I've kept the stone and stuff that I've been digging out from here. And another thing that I want to mention real quick, Mounts of Mayhem dropped, so I've got this very powerful spear. I like the spears. I think they're really, really fun. I've been enjoying playing around with them and maybe trying to spear some people with it. It's been a little bit fun, and man, they can do some damage. I've popped a couple totems with this already. But I do think it's time we respond to this as the next thing we do in this video. So let's go ahead and do that. I've got a fun idea. Now, as we fly towards the sunrise, we are gonna head over to Praetor's base. We should be there soon. It is a little bit of a fly from the nether portal in this area, though. But there it is, coming up on the horizon now. He really likes airships, and he's building a gigantic airship. And it's big and it's beautiful, and those are all mangrove logs. Stripped mangrove logs. Yes, he's gotten that many mangrove logs. Sorry, it's a bit hard to get a good view of it, and well, we're gonna come over here to show him a little something for doing that snail at our base. But what is that? Well, it looks like I don't even have to do anything. It looks like something has already been done. Those pesky snails. What have they done now? Oh my goodness. Is that silly snail trying to steal his mangrove? Praetor better catch it before it runs away with it. Look at that helicopter. Oh my goodness, how cute. But this is his base, and it's really coming along. It's really, really cool and really, really big. Really, really huge and really beautiful, and he's just got to get this last part done. And then I don't know how much more there is left after that, but he's getting there. And if you want to see the progress on that, you should go check out his streams. I think I mentioned him before. I'll mention him again. Really amazing person. That's been a lot of fun talking to him and doing some little shenanigans with him. I'm not surprised he wanted to do some back. Look at this. I am standing in an ancient city, in survival. Me! I've never been to an ancient city in survival Minecraft, but I've gone to my first one now. Mammoth and CoolishCougar, the two from the clip earlier where we were getting ancient debris. I said that I wanted to be brave and take on an ancient city, because I thought if I'm going to do it for my first time, I should do it with some friends, and maybe it won't be so bad. And they said that they would teach me how they do it and take me through one. Look, we're actually in it. I've lit it up a little bit, but I'm actually here. Oh, it's so exciting. I still feel like I should sneak. This place is completely safe. We took down all the shriekers, or we should have, but it still makes me a little nervous. These things are terrifying. They're so scary. I got so scared. But it was a lot of fun, and actually I realized that they're not as bad. Certainly not with night vision potions on the wardens. You can actually get away from them pretty easily if you just know what you're doing. So actually it was a good experience for me, and I think I can do these again someday. We're gonna do some more, in fact. But first, let me show you. I didn't get any recordings of the actual event, but I got a few screenshots that I can show you to show you how things went. So let me show you those real quick. Do you guys enjoy that? Yes, I got quite close to a few wardens, and we set off a bunch of them. But this should be pretty safe now, I think. We could even do a little fly. Look here, I'll be brave. I'll be very, very brave, and we'll fly through the ancient city. Oh, look at us go! This was so much fun and so scary, but I'm really glad I did it. Time to go back to the base now, though, I think, and stay there for a little while and build some farms. Alright, coming back up to my base, and, it seems somebody may have seen what happened over at his ship. I did realize really quickly. So I left most of the stuff from the ancient city raiding with, Mammoth and them, to put up as they please, but I did take a few things for myself, and I just thought I'd show those off briefly while I put them away, because it's a lot, and whew. Alright, that's all for now. Okay, real quick, I want to mention I've started working on some cliff work. A little more texturing to do, want to get some mossy cobblestone, but we'll actually be able to get some of that now. Of course, more texturing to do, more cliffing to do. I want this to be cliff several places around here, but I think I showed this off already. But this is the big roob, and now it has a moss farm in it. So I've gotten it fully built, and well, I'll let you take it in for a second. This is kitten stone, okay? This is kitten stone. Oh dear. Yeah, I came up with this design on my own in my creative world. It's the redstone's kind of everywhere. This glass is not supposed to be there, but it's fine. But I can turn everything on and off with one switch. Yeah, just kind of showing you everything. This is on 10 items. Classic copper clock. This is another clock. This clock's for the pistons. And then we've got item sorter, item filter here. This is a dispenser. It'll drop all the stuff we don't need. And yeah. So let's go and start this thing up. I ran some moss earlier, and now I've started running some pale moss. But we've changed it back to moss so I can show you how it works. So we just flip the switch. See, everything's lit up all nice and pretty. And you can hear noises. It's gonna get noisy. And we've got a working moss farm. Look at this. Wonderful. It's amazing. It's, it works. It works the way I wanted it to work. Now, I've already thought of a lot of ways that I can improve this, of course. You know, it can be tidied up a little bit, and as you can see, the problem still makes cobblestone. It doesn't make a lot, it just makes a couple pieces. If I leave it running for a really long time, sometimes I might have a few, and then I have to go and, like, maintenance. That's why I have this chest here. It's just for stone, so I can replace the cobblestone when it forms. But yeah, other than that, everything's working fine. I figured out, so the reason why we have this little thing here, so it sends a signal to the pistons and then, to the dispensers with the water, so it sends them out right after it mossifies, but then it goes around, but it doesn't like continue on, and so it turns it off, and that works good. We have, of course, our minecart under here. I kind of built it wrong, so I had to do this. So we can adjust that, but this line goes to turn the whole thing on and off. I can go back here and show you the redstone real quick for anyone that wants to see it. Pistons under here, waterlogged pistons, lava on top makes stone. And this how all this works. So, but I'm pretty proud that I actually came up with a design on my own, and I've fallen in. That happens sometimes. It's okay. But I need to get a few more farms in here. Yeah. But yeah, it's making plenty of moss. We've already gotten a lot. We've got this much. This pale moss that I was running earlier. We got some of those. We're gonna also decorate all the seeds, and all of these things are just going in here to be composted. And then this is my junk drawer. So yeah, and I'm gonna have more farms and things in here eventually. But yeah, eventually I'll get the shop, add some of these things, and yeah. Ah, it's good. It's lovely. And unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So I'm gonna have to leave it here. But yes, some exciting things have happened today. I've been playing on here a lot and talking with some of the different people and getting into some shenanigans. We love shenanigans here, don't we? But yeah, I'm really loving my time here on the server. And I've got a lot to do still. I've got all of this landscape to work on. I've got a few more farms to build. I haven't built any more yet since the moss farm. I need to do the top floor of my shop. That'll be nice. Gotta do a little bit more detailing here, but we've got all the moss now for all the mossy cobblestone and spreading the moss to the last places where I haven't yet. Mainly down there, up here. Got a few more cliffs to do, more cactus flowers to connect, snails to figure out. Yeah, I'd say this is a successful episode. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.